Okay, so we'll continue the project. We'll try to fetch the data and to display it on our website. So to do that, we already have done our basic things. So now we want that when we click on any number, the Pokemon name should be displayed if it's present on that number. Like different Pokemons are present on different numbers. And yeah, so basically that's what we're looking to do. We have already made the UL, so now we'll try to fetch the RESTful API, and to do that we'll install the package of npm. We'll go to axio-npm and we'll install axio package in our project. So to do that we'll use this command npm install axios, as it helps us to fetch our APIs. So we'll copy it and we'll paste it in the terminal, we'll install it, and okay, so it's already installed. That's why I don't need to do it, like it's already installed. Alright, let me show you in the package.json where it is. Okay, as you can see, I already have the Axio version in my project, so I can use it. Alright, if you don't have it, then you need to install it. So if you don't have it installed, basically, then you can add the npm install axios in your dependencies. Okay, now we'll try to fetch the data. So the data we're trying to fetch will be through this URL. So this is the simple URL, but this number will define which Pokemon is present on this number. Like the Ditto is present on number 0, the Pikachu is present on number 1, and so on. So now, we want that when our page renders for the first time, then this data should display there. So to do that, we'll use the useEffect. We've already learned the concept of useEffect. That is, like it runs when your page renders for the first time, so that the data which will be available will display. Okay, so we'll put the useEffect function, and we'll have a callback function. So we'll make a function, and when the function runs, then the data which will be present will be given to us. So we'll make async function. Okay, we use it when we have to send a request to the server, and basically we wait for the response back for the request. Alright, so we'll name async function as getData. In this one we'll make a variable with the name of response. Whenever you'll use async, then you have to use await keyword. Alright, so what are we waiting for? Basically, we're just waiting for the APIs. So we'll fetch Pokemon API with the help of the package of Axios we have installed, and we'll use the get to fetch it. So I'll copy the API from here and I'll paste it. I told you that the URL will be the same, but this number will define the Pokemon name. So we want this number to be dynamic, as we'll change this number through useState. Okay, so I used the backtick to update this number. If you are using the backtick, then you'll have to use the $sign. So basically, when you will select any number, then here the number will be updated. Like if we select 1, and then here we'll get 1, and when the request will be made, and we'll get the details of Pokemon present on 1. So let me show you. I'll call the function getData. We'll write console.log res. So we have to import the Axios. Let me inspect that we're getting the data or not, if we are getting it or not. So as you can see, we're getting an object, and the request we've sent has appeared in the browser. So as you can see, it's showing that the Pokemon Bulbasaur is present at ID 1. If we put 2 and C, we are getting Ivysaur. So we've done it statistically, but now I want to do it dynamically, such that when we select the number, we fetch the data automatically. So to do that, we'll write num and put $. Now we'll select the number and we'll get the details of Pokemon present on that number. If you want to get only the name of Pokemon, then we'll go to data and response, and we'll have to fetch the data. So we'll write res.data.name and we save it. So if you select 2, then we're getting this Pokemon. We have to display it here. Okay, so we'll take h1 tag on select, and we'll write my name is, open brackets, close brackets. Alright, as we got the name, but we have to save it as well. So to do that, we'll make a variable, and let's see how we can continue with this project. So we'll continue in the next lecture. Let's move on.